Okay, so this is the end of week 4 in the brooder, and I wanted to take this picture to show you what it can be like to have chicks in the house. These chicks are still too young to go outside, they're not properly feathered, and it's March, so it's still quite cool outside. They have got a lot of feathers, but they've still also got down, so they need to stay inside for now. They will be going out within the next week or so. But this is what happens when you have chicks in the house. Now, this is a spare bathroom, so in that sense it doesn't really matter. I can just clean it up when they've finished. But it does get absolutely dirty, and I clean this every day. The chicks are now at a point where they can come out of the brooder by themselves. They're flying. So they do come out, they like exploring. They'll come out, have a look around, poop, go back in the brooder, eat, come out, poop some more, and go back in. The green bucket there is because I'm about to clean the brooder out completely. I do that once a week, clear all the bedding out of it and replace it with fresh bedding. This is the heat lamp, which again you can see is really very dirty. The chicks sit on top of it naturally. Some people cover this with cling film or saran wrap, as it's called in the States. I tend not to do that because it does scrape off very easily. You can't repurpose saran wrap, you can't compost it. So all I do is every day or every other day I get a scraper and scrape off the dried dirt and then wipe it down with a disinfectant wash, and that's fine. In the brooder itself, you can see that still got some little chicks in here. You can see that the bedding is a mixture of bedding, poop and grain, because what they do is scratch out all the grain from the feeders and it goes into the bedding. They also scratch the bedding into the feeder. It's kind of a two-way process, really. So I wanted to show you this because lots of people see pictures of happy little chickens, particularly around Easter time, and think, oh, I'd like one of those, without realising how much work it takes. It does take a lot of work to make sure that they're kept clean and safe, and it's not inexpensive in the sense that you have to buy them grain as well. So as long as you know what you're letting yourself in for, that's fine, but don't just buy chicks in the pet shop or the grain store because they look cute, because they do look cute. Look how cute these two are. But they do make a mess, and they do grow up into hens that need looking after. They don't need an awful lot of looking after, but they do need looking after. This is one of my little sable poot chicks. They have the most amazing feathering on their legs. You can just about see it, it looks like a skirt underneath. This particular chick I think is a rooster, although it's very early days to tell, but the feathering and the fact that he's got quite a large comb on his head already, and the fact that he's quite a lot bigger than the other chick as well, suggests to me, all those things taken together suggest to me that he is a rooster. There's the other one there, she's digging away there. They're not very good at digging, sable poots, because of the feathering on the legs, so they're great birds to have if you don't want your chickens digging your garden up, because they can't dig very well with all those feathers. So there they are. I'm hoping to get some eggs, fertilised eggs off these two, so I can have some more of these. They're tiny little bantams, very friendly, very, very good for kids. They're quite funny the way they paddle around.